All right, change shirts. Got a new shirt. This is a batik shirt. This is represents Malaysia. Okay, nice shirt. I like it. Anyway, let's get on to segment number 4. Let's listen to the video. Listen to the audio. Let me just turn up the volume and play.
Another example I want to make to you, and this is for those people who are listening to us. They didn't benefit from the Q&A last week, which was so beneficial because many things came out that didn't come out in the bayan. And I just want to mention it briefly to refresh your memory and so other people can listen. Is the hadith of the black seed that Rasulullah said that shifa'un min kulli da'in, that it is a cure for every sickness or every disease, disease. Rasulullah, the people quote this, black seed this, black seed that. But I asked you one question last week. Anyone who has suffered a heart attack, does he go into the hospital and tell the doctor, can I have 7 black seeds? You won't say that. When you have a stroke, are you going to ask, can I have 7 black seeds? You won't do that. When you have diabetes, do you ask, can I have 6 black seeds? You won't do that. The thing is, Rasulullah never said how to use it. He didn't mention in a hadith how to use it. People come up with black seed oil, black seed toothpaste, black seed this, black seed lozenges. He never said anything like that. He just said use it. There's one narration where one person crushed it and put it into the nasal passage of a person, into the nose, and that person got cured. But Rasulullah didn't say how many to take and how to take it. He just said use it. So according to the fuqaha, this is what we call al-am yuradu bil khas. It is something general with a specific meaning. The amount of diseases that was known to the Arabs at that time was, it was mahduda, it was specific. So you will have to look for the actual meaning by the commentators of this hadith. For every hadith, it is not your opinion and my opinion that counts, or your interpretation or my interpretation that counts. It doesn't work like that. Every science has its discipline and its founders and its members and people who contributed. In hadith, you will find 2 groups. You will find the muhaddithun, the narrators of hadith, the compilers of hadith, and you will find the fuqaha who extracted the rulings from this hadith. And according to the fuqaha, or this according to some of the commentators of hadith, like Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani and Imam Nawawi rahimahullah ta'ala, they concur that the usage of black seeds is not for general use. It is more useful in diseases that has to do with colds. I told you al-buruda, la-hara, not for diseases that is related to heat, so colds meaning phlegm, meaning respiratory diseases, nasal congestion, stuff like that. This is what they're saying. It is am yuradu bil khas. It is mentioned as a general thing, but it has a specific meaning because of the word min kulli da, fi shifa min kulli da. This word min comes in the Quran, so tudammiru kulla shay'in bi amri rabbiha utiyat min kulli shay'. See, Allah mentions that Bilqis was given everything, but she never had an iPhone, she never had a PlayStation 5. So she was given whatever she had in her time. So similarly, when Rasulullah spoke about this, he mentioned about the sicknesses that the Arabs were familiar with in those days. Not that what is around, but people quote this hadith left, right, and center, but it has a specific meaning. That is one thing. Can you see now? I don't know who's going to understand what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying, and I can add more to what you're saying. Why? Because I studied it and I learned. And in my book, The Classification of Sickness, which is, here's the book cover right now, The Classification of Sickness. You can go to my website, mmshealthymalaysia.com. It's free to download. You can go download. And I have an article that I wrote in the book about prophetic medicine. And I explain actually why prophetic medicine, why we are not getting the full effect. Okay? Things like honey, habbatu soda, like as he mentioned, black seed, okay, all these different things that the Prophet told us to take. Dates, kurma, right? And so I talk about this in my article, and I explain about it in the sense of the electrical nature of our body. Okay, and Mr. Mufti, you don't understand. I gave you my book. I sent you the book. I sent you the link to download my book, and you say that you're a super fast reader, but did you grasp anything that I wrote about? I highly doubt it. I don't even think you even read my book, because if you did read my book, I say viruses don't exist, and you're going to say in this whole in a later segment that you believe that viruses are real. You're an idiot. Okay, sorry. My apologies. I'm stepping over my boundaries. At least I know that. All right, apologize. Now, so anyway, in my book, I wrote an article about prophetic medicine, okay, and how it actually works for our body. And the prophet made it clear. Black seed is the cure for all diseases. All right. He didn't say just for colds and respiratory issues. He never said that. So these people, these scholars who make their claims, they didn't study how the body really works, or they studied in the sense of false science, maybe. Okay. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that, but you can go to my book, you can read my article, and it'll give you an understanding of what I am telling you. All right. This is the website again. You can download the book. I'm not going to spend much time on this segment because there's greater things that we need to discuss coming right up.